What's up, guys? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, back with some more Funko Fusion. Next up, we've got Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Level 1, Irate Pirate, Fun Play. Just a quick reminder, we do have those quick links down below in the video description, and I highly recommend you use them to jump from bits to bits. Now, we don't get any trophy achievements in this video, but we are going to show you where to get all of the other collectibles found throughout, minus the character cameo quests. All right, picking up right where we left off here, we're in the Funko Factory Hub world for Scott Pilgrim. And we're going to recommend you switch on over to old Scotty before we jump into the level, as we're going to need the guitar right away. Once you're ready, go ahead and access the terminal, press and hold the icon, take a quick peek at the collectibles, and we are out of here. Once we gain control of Scott inside the level, we're going to smash and grab some vinyl, as we need that 20,000. We're going to be just fine on that one, though. After the last grind, it's going to be simple. All right, step up to the old amp on the far side of the stage and give it a couple DDDs. It's going to blast the glass and reveal a purple chest. On the left of the chest is the first of 7 pink backpacks. Go ahead and shoot that down, grab the wheel, and let's take it to the other side of the area here. And now it's time for a bathroom break. Real quick, we're going to pop open this purple door, which reveals, that's right, the restroom. No resting in this room, though, as we have to do some stall diving. In the third stall, we're going to find ourselves a vinyl chest. Watch out for that silver one at the end. It is electrified and will do damage. The first one is actually going to reveal the Foxxo body part. So go ahead and blast the door off, and thank you very much. Next up, we've got pink backpack number 2. Kind of funny how that worked out, huh? Moving along. All right, after you grab that second backpack, we're going to head out to the bar. And no, it's not drinky poo time. We're going to take out the third backpack and then remove that purple door. Behind the door is going to be the first of 4 evil hipster chicks. We're going to go ahead and give her the old pew pew pew, cha cha cha. Once you repeat that a couple of times, she will drop it like it's hot and give us access to this newly found, I guess it's like a security room, as there is a security cam system. But more importantly, in there, we're going to find ourselves the KFC Bucket. That's right, those 11 original spices are going to be all so nices. Go ahead and, all right, we finally got her done did. Inside, some vinyl, and of course, that bucket. Next up, we've got a couple of, well, we got some vinyl. We got a chest in here, and I do believe, ooh, look at that. We've got a rainbow one. Those ones are always fun because they give you lots of more. All right, across the bar, we're going to find another purple door. Blast it on down and get inside and collect that silver chest. Now, watch out for this guy. I don't know what was going on with this. I'm not sure if this was supposed to happen or not. I can't seem to take him down, and he's chasing me all around. It's redonkulous. I eventually get him, but not before he melts my face off, so... All right, this amber fossil is likely going to be inside of a Jurassic Park case, so shoot that and collect it before grabbing the old pink backpack number 4, and of course grabbing that wheel so that we can take it upstairs and plop it in front of purple door number 3. Go ahead and blast it off, and of course inside is another one of those evil hipster chicks. Give her the same old business here, repeating over and over until she depletes that meter, and she is out of here. Now, it's kind of funny here in a minute. I've been trying to be really efficient with this. If you've noticed, I've been back and forth, zigging and zagging, and moving around from kind of clockwise sort of motion. And I've got this wheel here. I brought it up. We're not quite ready to use it yet, but it's all about efficiency with me, right? I totally botched that here in a second. It's actually quite funny. A couple of vinyl chests inside the newly approved room here. And we've also got a heart. Make sure you fill up that meter of yours before you die and have to go respawn using a bunch of your vinyl. All right, there was a pink backpack inside that room. There's another one along the balcony. In fact, there are 2 along this railed balcony. Once you get all 7, it should open up this magical chest here at the end of the bar, and we'll collect it. Booyah-ka-show! We've officially got Silver Crown number 2. Feeling pretty good. All right, next we're going to go into the blue mold machine in the bathroom. Make sure you bring some hand sanitizer. And we're going to craft an amp. Again, remember I was talking about efficiency? I'm trying to limit my trips up and down that aren't necessary. So in this particular case, knowing that we need an amp soon, and knowing that we have to go back upstairs right now for some other stuff, I figured I'd go ahead and grab one, right? This is where it gets hilarious. So I drop it here. We're going to use that here in a second. And over here, I try to take out the next evil hipster chick. Now, as you probably know, in order to access that side of the room, you're going to have to use this amp and travel on some sonic waves. But before you get over there, you actually need to create the old stars, the old Tweety birds on top of her, as she has a magic ability that sort of prevents us from getting over there. Really, it's just some fire on the edge. And really, right as I got there, she kind of woke up, we'll call it, and sort of pushed me back and returned the fire to the ledge. So, like I said, so much for efficiency. I'm not feeling super great about that, but it's a minimal mistake, and it was really quick to rectify. All right, we got them stars floating around. We'll go ahead and hit that amp and jump across. We should be able to repeat this process of giving her the old cha-cha-cha real quick. Hopefully she doesn't knock us off again, and she does. That's one flaw of this particular battle that I think should be rectified. I get it, they're not supposed to be up there if there's flames, but if we're already on the other side of them, what does it matter? You know what I mean? So, anyways, all right, give her the old stars, hit the amp again, slide across, and be familiar with this, because we're going to have to jump over here in a little bit with a fuse in order to get that red Protopart that you can see sitting right next to us. But I'm also guessing that you took note of the old Silver Crown 3 label sitting there. That's because we got a 4-lever chest. One right next to us right there. We got one across on the balcony on the right, one actually on the balcony on the left, and then one behind the bar. Let's go ahead and flip this one right next to us and drop down and head over to the bar. It's not drinky poo time, it's flip the switch. We'll go ahead and dash and dive all the way around up the stairs. We're going to turn around and hit this one behind us, jump over the railing, and keep on that wall there. And look at that. Plenty of time. Didn't need a special character. Didn't need a speed soda. We are too fast for furious. Or something like that. All right, so we've got that silver chest now. Next up, we've got another silver crown. This one is going to require us to use a CSI blacklight. So again, we're going to pull out a mold and slam it on down. And actually, there's 2 points of interest that we have to discover over here. And, you know, unfortunately, there's this never-ending fireball that splits into fire dudes. And, you know, depending on where you place this blacklight, it may become a problem. We got really lucky here. However, in our scouting run, we got blasted a couple of times. So be patient with it. Get both items. And, of course, pick up that scan card or security card. We'll go ahead and take it and swipe it like it's hot into this back room where we found the KFC bucket earlier. That should activate the old terminal here, which we can find a switch up above the toilets. Flip it and follow the line all the way down. It should explode the box and reveal an alien on the wall. What is that all about? I'm not sure I like that, but slide back into the bathroom. Make your way on down, grab the crown, and before leaving, make sure you pick up that fuse as well. Now we're going to go back upstairs. See what I was saying about trying to eliminate some of these trips up and down? There's a lot of back and forth, and we found that that's true in a lot of these you know, square-based levels. Some of the levels start on one end and you work your way from point A to point Z or whatever, while others are just kind of open world, back and forth. And that's what we're finding here, is that it's a lot of back and forth. Speaking of back and forth, wrong place, Brian. What are you doing? Here, take this fuse. Just open the box. Okay. We got the Protopart, but not before grabbing that vinyl. That's right. Got to get it all, got to get it all. All right, back to the spawn point we go. We're going to go ahead and dunk it back into the red machine, giving us one part of the Ninja Revolution repeater. That's a new one. That's also a mouthful. Now, on your way back by, make sure you grab your free soda, because I won't say it. You already know. And then back over to the door, which we placed a amp earlier. If you did not do that, you're going to have to grab one from the mole machine, switch it on over to the yellow note, and of course, blast that glass, revealing the evil hipster chick number 4. Get inside there, and of course, pew, 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 cha-cha-cha. All right. And then, of course, once she has been irradiated, we'll be able to go up top and face old Matthew Patel for the final time. Give him the old K-O, K-O, K-O. All right. Okay. All right. We got to grab the fun key first, which, again, is back down on the floor. Come on. We definitely got our steps in for the day. That is for sure. All right, you can see the icon where that key needs to be inserted. We'll go ahead and do that right now. And through the door we go, all the way to the end. We're just going to rush Matthew and hit him with everything we got. A couple of ground pounds, cha-cha-cha. He's going to jump away and immediately hit him again with a ground pound, and that should give him the old K-O, K-O. After a few seconds, we'll get a prompt to talk to him, and after a couple lines of dialogue, he should explode into some change and give us the token, which will allow us out of this room. So we'll jump over the ledge here, down and around. Ooh, that was fancy, landing on the light. Bet you that was hot on the feet. All right, outside we go. We got a tube. That's right. We'll go ahead and access this tube, which should only be 20K. Lift up the crown, and on the ground. Here we go. Booyaka show. Just to the left, we're actually going to go down a couple of steps, and you should see a gate with a lock on it. Across from that gate is going to be a doorway into a warehouse. That's where we're going to go and swap on over to Childs, as we need his flamethrower to go ahead and melt the chest that's withholding our green Protopart. So let's go over there and get the melty on by pressing B or circle or whichever button it is for your console or PC that you're playing on. Once it's melted, go ahead and pop the chest and grab that Protopart. Now, I tried to grab the vinyl, but I missed it, and I didn't want to bore you guys with that, so I'll be back for that in a hot second. Back to the spawn we go one more time. And, of course, you could have taken this all the way up to the exit point, too, but I figured since we weren't there yet, it was just quicker and easier to go here. All right, back to the warehouse so we can swap characters again, but not before getting that vinyl. All right, so yeah, but seriously though, back to the warehouse. There is a laser puzzle in here which confused the absolute crap out of me. Good thing for Dougie, he had the solution ready to rock. So first off, we're going to switch on over to a laser-wielding character. Now, there is a portal in this room, which makes it very confusing because you actually do not need the portal. All right, let's remove some force fields to allow this laser to travel and pump up the final pad, which will give us the chest. To do that, let's go ahead and hit this middle one, which will remove the middle force field. Head to the far left side of that pad and shoot the right side of the crystals, removing that first force field. Now hit that middle pad again and go stand on the pressure-weighted switch. Hit the same crystals, but shoot the left, and you should see lasers going over the top by that middle force field that you have removed by standing on it. And if you did it correctly, it should open the chest on the far left. Hopefully I explained that and showed that in a way that made sense to you guys. Because I know even Dougie was asking me in the guide, like, hey, that was really confusing on the laser puzzle. I was trying to put it into words, and hopefully it made sense. And I nailed it on my first try after about 20 minutes of trying to figure out how to play it. But all right, before we're out of here, let's go ahead and switch to a speed-wielding character. For us, it's going to be Kayla, and what we're going to do is start heading towards the exit. But before we do, let's pay attention to this snowman blocking this little secret path, and over in the back corner is going to be a destroy all enemies chest. My advice is to go ahead and crack it open and to sort of backpedal up into this corner. As you see, not all of them will follow you up here, but they kind of hang out in their prospective spawn points, so it can make things difficult. And if you back out the way you came in, they will have the high ground, Anakin, and you don't want that. So we'll go ahead and take them all out. Grab the old crown, and guess what, guys? That is going to wrap it up for the Irate Pirate level. We just got to get up these long stairs and up to the old tent where we will basically grab the crown and be done with this journey for now. Next up is one of the harder levels from Story. I have not played it since they did the quality of life update. I've heard that it's a lot more forgiving, but I am a little anxious to check it out. Here you can see we got all 7 silver crowns. We got the KFC Bucket, the Foxxo body part, and the Amber Fossil, not to mention both the red and green Proto parts. So we are good to go, and in fact, we're going to go ahead and check out Poolside. Next up, I believe it's Double Trouble up next. All right, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap things up for Scott Pilgrim Level 1 Irate Pirate Fun Play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please click that like button down below. Always feel free to leave a comment asking questions or simply saying thanks. Either one works. Check us out on social media, HappyThumbsGaming.com. And, of course, as for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time.